Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Welcome, guys. Guys, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So, guys, let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. Let's see what is happening in the crypto market. So, Bitcoin is still trading at $82,000. So, guys, let's see what is happening in the market. And so, if we bring this support over here, so we are still trading above $82,000. So, the market is still trading sideways. So let's discuss. Let's see what is happening in the market and where we should be heading next. So if we break this $82,000 support down, so where the market should be heading to next. So let's discuss. So which will be looking into I'll be sharing my own view with you guys. So what will be happening in the market next. So if we break this support, if we dip back down from here, so where we should be heading to next. So we'll be looking into that and what is happening in the market. So what the big boys are still doing. So if they are still selling or they are still taking profit, or what is happening in the crypto market. So without being wasting so much time, guys, will be diving in. So yeah, happy Sunday. So guys, I can see a lot of you guys are watching from S, aka Twitter. So if you are watching me from S, so head over to the YouTube channel. So let's discuss. As you all know, so for over the past few weeks, so the markets have been trading sideways, and we was even trading between almost about $90,000. Bitcoin was trading above $88,000 before this Donald Trump Liberation Day. So when he finally announced about this tariff, so when this tariff finally begun, and now it's affecting not just Bitcoin and crypto market, even in the stock market. So over the past few months, so since President Trump inauguration, so the stock market has lost over about $10 trillion, which is crazy. So we show that not just Bitcoin and crypto is down. So the stock markets are down, even if the automobile markets are down. So guys, you don't have to be scared as always, but don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. That is one of the things you need to put in back of your mind. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin is a store of value. So it's not like every other asset. It's not like stock. Even if the author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, which is Robert Kiyosaki. So I saw the headline a few hours ago, which I will show you guys. I will be showing you guys now. What he was saying is that so the paper money just whipped out. So what you need to buy is Bitcoin. It's the rich asset. So you need to buy Bitcoin. So which is a strong asset. So you need to hold Bitcoin in your portfolio, which is very, very important. So quickly, it will be, first of all, let's look into the market. As you can see, the sentiment is still low, the fear and greediness. So as you can see, Bitcoin fear and greediness is still between 27. Let's quickly look at the dominance a little bit. So let's look at the dominance and see the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so the Bitcoin dominance is still between about 62%, just like almost between last week. So the market is still trading sideways, you can see. So Bitcoin dominance is still not, it's still going up. So when the altcoin market, the altcoin are still dropping down. That is because the big boys are still taking profit into Bitcoin because they don't want to go out the crypto market entirely. So they are still taking profit and adding their profit in Bitcoin. Ethereum is still trading between $1,757. So deep slightly below 1,008 once again. So SRP still trading between $2.07. When even BNB is trading around 518, once again, Solana is still trading between $150. We'll be coming back to the total market, so we'll be looking into that. With the Avalanche is looking like it's almost slightly up, which is crazy. Even if a Tron is up, we're still up with the 24 hours. Man. So quickly, let's dive into all those headlines, guys. Let's see. But this is what I was just saying just now, what I was just talking just now. Guys, we'll be looking into what is happening in the market and why the market is still dipping down. So which I will be going into that at the end of this stream. So we will be wasting so much time because I know it's Sunday and you guys need to go and enjoy the weekend. So without wasting so much time, guys, let's quickly see where we'll be looking into why the market is still down. So, but first, let's see with the good news. So we have good news and bad news. So quickly, let's see what those big boys are saying. As you can see here, with Rich Dad and Poor Dad, the authors of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, he said that this crash whip out the millions of fake assets. So there are a lot of fake assets out there for sure. Like for example, the meme coin, which 99% of them don't survive. Even if we're doing the stock market, so he still not believe in stock market. So as you can see, most of the stock markets are still down. In the past few weeks, which there's a line that covered that, this Jeff Bezos and Musk, they have lost billions upon billions worth of dollars because since this tariff began, so a lot of stock market have sold off. A lot of them are down with a huge amount of percent. So, which is really not bad. So the trade war, which the trade war is with that is going around the world right now. So it's actually not good for crypto, not just crypto. So the stock market and Bitcoin. So first, the best asset to buy is to keep DCA into the crypto market whenever the market is down. Keep DCA. So it's the best strategy. Keep DCA, keep adding more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to your portfolio. It's very, very important. This does not mean that the market can dip back down below from here. Because when I was looking into the Bitcoin chart few minutes ago, the truth is that we are still in a bearish scenario. So we say that the market may dip back down below. So which I'll be looking into that at the end of this stream. So please keep tuning in. So guys, as you can see here, so Cathy Wood, he keeps believing in Bitcoin and to the stock market that believe that his stock market that implement with the Bitcoin, as you all know, like a asset, like a Coinbase stock, so they have a good relationship with crypto. So even if Cathy Wood, he keep buying. So as you can see with this headline over here, Cathy Wood had investor buy about 30.4 million worth of Coinbase share. That is because he believes so much in Bitcoin. So and he have to add their stock, Coinbase stock, to his portfolio. Keep buying. So we show that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay, but in short term, the market may be down for now, which I believe that. So in short term, so the market may be down, but in the long run, so the market at least in the long run, so Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So the market is always volatile, which is for sure. Let's see what next. So the U.S. Secretary of State says here's a Bitcoin, a store of value for sure, guys. Bitcoin and crypto is a store of value, so that is for sure. Bitcoin and crypto is a store. Bitcoin is store of value, so Bitcoin is not a store of value, but this are tech, but there are a lot of application built on top of them. So we show that at least Bitcoin is a store of value powered by miners. So over the past few years, Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets in between a decade. So Bitcoin went from between $16,000, which last cycle, when we did back that to $16,000, to $109,000. Now we are down with between about 30%. So Bitcoin is still trading between $82,000. So which we'll be looking into that. So if we break this 82,000 support, where we will be heading to next? So the market is here to stay. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. The best strategy is to keep DCA. So just like as I always say, if you ask me right now when Bitcoin is trading at $82,000, so if I want Bitcoin to head up to $150,000, or I want Bitcoin to go to like $50,000, I want Bitcoin to head down to like about $50,000. If to give us more opportunity to DCA more, so that the wealth will trade from the big boys to the poor. This is one of the ways for you to be able to buy more. So if Bitcoin is trading at $100,000 at least, you will see that a lot of people want to buy more Bitcoin. Now that Bitcoin is down with a few percent, so nobody want to buy anymore. So which is crazy. So this take us to, as you can see, like for example, as you all know, a few days ago, President Trump implemented about in total what about a 54% tariff, post about 54% tariff in China. So now China is trying to retaliate by implementing another 34% in US, which is crazy, and US goods, which is crazy. And you all know that this is actually not good for the market. So not just Bitcoin, even if the stock markets are down. So the US stock markets are down, even if the China stock markets are down, the Asia stock markets are down, which is actually crazy for the stock market and Bitcoin and other autos markets. So you don't have to be scared. All you just need to do is to keep this year. Let's see what next. British market, Jaguars and Land Rovers purses US shipment. So this is what is still happening in the market. So as you can see, even if Land Rovers decide to pause the US shipment, so you can imagine, for example, those tariff is crazy. So they have to please add almost about 20% to the price of their cars in order for them to be able to at least to gain profits, which is crazy. So we show that it's not really good for the crypto market and the stock market. So this is what is going around the world right now. So the best strategy whenever the market is down is to keep this year. Please, this is one of the best thing about Bitcoin. You can buy $1 worth of Bitcoin, $2 worth of Bitcoin. According to Ceylon, so there is no tariff in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin stands for freedom. This is what you need to know. Bitcoin is all about freedom. So there is no tariff in Bitcoin. So there's no tariff in Bitcoin, guys. So even if there is tariff in all those other assets, but there's no tariff in Bitcoin. So as you can see, the US implementing tariff in Europe, implementing tariff in China, implementing tariff in Taiwan, but you can't implement tariff in Bitcoin. So who will you pay that to? So you can't implement tariff in Bitcoin. This is what Bitcoin stands for. Bitcoin is all about freedom. Yeah, happy Sunday, my man. How are you doing? I hope you are good. So you can't implement a tariff in Bitcoin. Bitcoin stands for freedom. This is why you need to hold a Bitcoin in your portfolio. So if you share holding Bitcoin right now, nobody can implement a tariff in your Bitcoin. So this is what Bitcoin stands for. So Bitcoin stands for freedom, and we all want to achieve freedom. So the best thing to keep doing is to keep this year, as always, don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. Only invest money which you are willing to lose in the crypto space. So at least when you're in profit, try to make sure you keep profit. It's very, very important. So when the market is back down, you'll be able to buy more. Let's see what next. This is what I was just talking about just now. Absolutely, stock market. As you can see here with this headline, Zuckerberg, even if Bezos and Musk, they have lost between about 23 billion after Trump tariffs, which is crazy. So this is what has been happening around the world. Not just the stock Bitcoin market, not just the crypto market is down. So this is terrifying, guys. Especially even if in my third thing. So this is terrifying, guys, which is crazy. So this is what has been happening in the crypto space in the past few months. So Bitcoin has been trading sideways. So as you can see, even if the stock markets are down, the share of Tesla is down. So as you can see, even if Jeff Bezos too, so their shares are down. So They have lost billions upon billions worth of dollars in the past few months. So what do we need to do? Is to, if you're in profit, at least you still have to take profit, but because the market may dip back down more from here. But if you're not in profit, at least keep holding. So the next few years, when Bitcoin will be trading at $1 million per coin, so people will be saying you are so lucky to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading between below $100,000. Just like as we are saying right now, people who bought Bitcoin between $1, $1,000, $500. So those people won't be scared right now because they are still in a huge amount of profit. So now, you that you are not in profit, and if you are just coming into the market right now, just always put it in back of your mind. Don't think that you'll be doubling your money overnight and be putting all your eggs out there. It does not work that way. So you have to stay in the market for a while to know how the crypto market works. So all you need to do is to, please, if you have $100 to invest in the crypto space, you have $100 to invest in the crypto space, what you need to do at least, may decide to be adding $10 in a month to know how the market works. So in a long run, you will understand how the market works. So whenever you know how you understand how the market works, you may decide, okay, we'll be adding more money into the crypto space. So not when you come into the market, you have $100 to invest, you pour all your $100 out there. So whenever the market dip back down with about 10%, 20%, you'll be scared and sell. So when the market is going back up, you will buy back in loss, which does not work that way. So the best strategy is to buy low and sell high. I've shown you guys a lot of data that show that Bitcoin is here to stay. So Bitcoin is here to stay. All you just need to do is to keep DCA into the crypto space. Yeah, Favor, I'm good. How are you doing, man? So guys, even if Vivek was saying that Bitcoin is asset that we hedge against inflation for sure. So I see on the economy around the world right now is actually not good. So because the inflation keep eating away our buying power, and one of that asset that does not have inflation is Bitcoin. So the inflation of Bitcoin keep decreasing, which I showed you guys in the chart of inflation just between a week ago. So if you haven't watched that stream, so go and watch those streams. So which I show a lot of data that show that the inflation of Bitcoin keep going down every single year, guys. So the asset that we had against inflation is Bitcoin. Imagine, so when Bitcoin, even if last cycle, yeah, which we say not to 3 years, so last cycle when Bitcoin did back down to 2022 to 2023, when Bitcoin did back down to $16,000, from $16,000 up to $109,000. If as of today, when we are trading at $82,000, gold, so it's still a good time is to be in this. People who buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading at $20,000. So today, people be scared that Bitcoin is trading at they won't be scared. Bitcoin is trading at $82,000. So which I will be looking into that chart, which I told you guys just now. So if we break down from here, so let's quickly, I will be going into that. So if we break that support, if we break this $82,000 support, so where we will be heading to next? Before we check that chart, so we have show you that now. So let's quickly look to the market. It will be trending. Check is crazy, man. A few months ago, Chainlink was trading between almost $40. Chainlink is trading between $12, as you can see right now, even Solana. And Solana still remain, his blockchain still remain the top blockchain in the crypto space right now because of the meme coin. So because of the meme coin, Solana blockchain still remain one of the top economy, guys. The blockchain still remain one of the top blockchain in the crypto space. So you can say even if Toncoin was trading between almost about $7 few months ago, now it's the average. Last cycle average was trading above $130 to $140, which I also show you guys about a few days ago during my live stream here when we checked the chart. So Avalanche was trading above $100 and something last cycle. So this cycle, meme coin, the coin has not still really popped the altcoin. So it's the season of meme coin. It's the meme coin which are big popping, which that brings me to whenever you are buying meme coin, at least be careful. Yeah, there's a lot of profit making the meme coin space, but don't forget, if you don't know how those meme coin work, so you will also lost your money. So in order for you guys not to lose your money, at least invest in a real asset that has a mass supply. Bitcoin has a mass supply of 21 million, not like gold. Even if gold, you can find more gold, you can dig more gold, but you can even confiscate gold, but you can't confiscate Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is here to stay. So imagine the 21 million that is in supply. So one day, when the big boys finally realize that Bitcoin is one of that asset that hedge against inflation, just like as the US just realized that, they just add Bitcoin to their portfolio. They just add Bitcoin to their reserve. So imagine when the whole world start buying Bitcoin. So and the 21 million, which is the mass supply. So it's almost about 5% of Bitcoin, which already lost, that will not be coming back forever. So guys, in the space, there is a huge opportunity in this crypto space. So invest in a real asset. So most people come into this space, what they want to do is to make quick money. And whenever you want to make quick money, it don't usually work that way. So to make money in this crypto space, you have to be in the space for a long term. So by DCA, dollar cost average, have an exchange account, either with BYBIT or Binance, which I've explained that during my live stream multiple times. So if you don't have an exchange account, try to make sure you have an exchange account. So when the market dip back down more, at least you'll be able to buy more. So quickly, let's look into this. I've already checked the chart, as you can see here. So guys, even if yesterday we even head up to at least almost about yesterday Bitcoin even head up to above between $84,000. So we reject that place. So now we are still trading between $82,000. We are holding this $82,000 support. So this $80,000 to $82,000 support is a huge support. So if we broke this support, so where Bitcoin will be heading next, it will be between about 86,500. So that is where we'll be heading to next. So if we break this support here, this $80,000 support, so we'll be heading to between about. So the next support will be between this 76,500. So 76,500 is 76,700. So it will be the next support. So as always, you don't have to be scared, guys. So check it as an opportunity whenever the market dip back down. So and DCA. So if we'll be able to stay above this $82,000, we may still be heading up from here. But the market may be stagnant for now. As you can see, the market has not just Bitcoin, even if the stock market has totally decimated for now. So it's not a good time to be in crypto right now. So if you are holding altcoin right now, so your portfolio, you can see that your portfolio will be down with, if you are holding all Solana, this is why I always say, try to make sure you have Bitcoin in your portfolio. If you are holding only Solana right now, imagine when Solana head up to $296. As of today, it's trading at $114. Solana is already down between almost about 70 to 70% from his all-time high of $296. This is why I always say it's good to always hold Bitcoin in your portfolio. So most of the time, you make the most money through altcoin, but this is not time to buy altcoin right now because just Bitcoin, at least we have a good support. So at least that is a time to buy altcoin. Imagine Bitcoin dip back down from this $82,000. If history is on our side, say we dip back down to between $30,000 to $40,000. So Solana will be trading between $20 or $30. So you have to take it when Solana dip back down like that as an opportunity to DCA more into the crypto space. But now, guys, you don't have to be scared. Keep DCA. So dollar cost average into your portfolio to make sure we'll be able to achieve this financial freedom together. So you could say the next few years with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin will be trading above $1 million per coin, $2 million per coin, just like Salem. But Salem keep buying. So that is because he believes that Bitcoin is one of that assets that can hedge against inflation. Every single day, the government keep printing more money into the space. So endless spending. So as you guys can see, a few weeks ago, I showed you guys when Elon Musk said that he found about 21 machines, 21 machine which print fake money. So which print money into on those the government, which the government used to print. We call it fake money because it's not real money. This the fiat. So it keep going down in value every single day. So guys, the best strategy is to keep this year into the crypto space. It's not a financial advice. It's what has been working for me over the past few years. So I realized that with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is that asset that we can use to generate a financial freedom together by holding for a long term. So nobody who bought Bitcoin over the past few years that we say that it's in loss right now. That is because our last cycle, Bitcoin all-time high was 64,000. So this cycle is just the people who are coming into the space right now. So people who bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was still trading at 109,000 or 110,000, $100,000. Those are the people who will say that they are in loss right now. People who bought Bitcoin even in the last cycle when Bitcoin was trading at $64,000, which was all-time high. This cycle when Bitcoin held up to $109,000, there was in profit. So if you hold Bitcoin for a long term, so for sure you will be in profit. So if you are in this space, don't just look into the short term, look into the long term. So and take it as an asset. Imagine you went to buy a land, so worth of $1,000, you expect the land to double overnight. It does not work that way. It's just like Bitcoin. It's an asset. So whenever you buy, give it a time to generate that freedom, this financial freedom, which we all want to achieve. So guys, I know it's Sunday, just like as I said, I don't want to waste so much time. I can see, guys, if you're watching me from S, aka Twitter, guys, head up to the YouTube channel, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that each time that I'm live on YouTube, you will get notified, guys. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. With crypto, we will all achieve financial freedom together. Favor, I'm good. I hope you are good, Abby. So enjoy the Sunday. So don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With crypto, financial freedom, we shall all achieve together. So guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. So yesterday and day before yesterday, Friday and Saturday, which I did not stream because the market was just flat. There was nothing good that was happening in the market. So I decided to say, okay, so nothing was happening in the market was flat. So as I always say, so if something bad happened, for sure I will live stream and to let you guys know. And if something good is still happening in the space, I will stream to let you guys know. So see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. So Charisco is out, guys. See you all guys tomorrow. Cheers.